Yo guys, welcome to my Uber Lab Loots video for September the 17th. In this video I'm going to be running some Uber Lab, getting as many keys as I can, and enchanting just random stuff, trying to figure out the market. Big shout out to you guys for the comments in the YouTube video for discussing on different helmets to enchant. It's actually made this kind of fun again to figure out new stuff. With that being said, stay tuned to see what awesome loot that I got. Alrighty, next slab, here we go, 2 keys. Saber. Alright, nothing in those. And for enchant, Molten Strike damage, Decoy Totem AoE. Ancestral Crawl has 10 minimum power, and life regen. I'm gonna just see how the life regen is one for these boots. Alright, I'm gonna do the life regen on these. It seems like they sell, there's a bunch up for 3x, but there's also a bunch up for like 50C, so I'm just going to put it up for 1 and see if they sell. I'm not sure if they're worth it or not. It seems like it is. It will give you 5% regen with max thingy on this, so. Alright, let's do it. So there we go. We made at least an Exalt with that, and that's about it for the lab. 55 coins. Alrighty, next lab. Here we go. I got 2 keys. Alright, some superior gems, some armor scraps. Everyone loves those, right? I got a dog barking in the background. It's been barking for like 20 minutes. And let's see what we got for enchant. Mana bound area of effect. I have a feeling that's pretty good. Consecrated ground, no, and lightning strike. Okay, someone just told me on the YouTube channel that this is a good enchant for this helmet. So let's see what we got. Alrighty, so the cheapest one up is 1.2 Exalt, so I'll hit that, and then I got another thing here for a second. So 1.2 Exalts, here we go. And then other than that, just made some armor scraps and some quality gems. So that's it for that lab. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 3 keys this time. Alright, we just got a little bit of currency. We got our offering back. And then for our enchant, we got Blood and Sand, increased buff effect. That usually sells pretty good on Abyssus. Fire trap damage, Dark Pact cast speed, and cold damage if I've been hit recently. So let me check some of these out. Alright, so Blood and Sand buff effect sells for 2 Exalts on Abyssus. So we'll go with that. Alright, and then for our loot, we made nothing. I don't know what's worth more, an Enkindling Orb or an Offering of the Goddess. So we made that. Maybe Poor Joys would be worth the most, but yep, that's it for that lab. Alrighty, next lab, here we go, 3 keys. Defiance Banner, so we got lots of superior gems again, yay. And then for our enchant, we have Caustic Arrow damage, Malevolence, so I might use that one. Firestorm duration, or damage Wheatster's life if you've killed recently. I think those are good enchants for my boots as well. Alrighty, we are going to go with the Alpha's Howl Malevolence. This goes for 50C, I think. 45 to 50C. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Kerpow! What's on here? Make sure it's not something dumb. Yeah, I think it'll be worth more than that. So, yeah, there we go. So, for loot, I got a Regret Orb and some gems. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. We have 3 keys. Oh, we got some currency. There's a Chaos, that's what we're looking for. 1C, and then we got 3C with those. So let's grab these real quick in case I want to end up crafting something. Alright, here we go. And for enchants, we have Critical. If you haven't crit recently, that might be okay on Goldworm. Frostspike Summon Reaper has 20% physical damage over time multiplier. Apparently it can't talk, and scorching ray damage. I'm gonna say that boot enchant's probably gonna be worth the most. Let me look at it. Yep, that boot enchant is up for just under an exalt, so we will go with that. And kerpow. So for loot, I made 2C, 3, 4, 5, and probably 6C with the regret. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 3 keys. Got an offering back. Got chaos. 6 socket. And that's about it. Alright, enchant time. Here we go. Cold damage if you've been hit recently. Skitter bots. That one might go. Enemies drenched. This one's pretty good too. I've actually used Hydrosphere and it's actually pretty decent, but I don't think anybody's going to buy that. And SRS. So I'm going to check the Hydrosphere one and the Skitter bots. So Hydrosphere actually sells for about an exalt on Crown of the Inward Eye, so we're going to go with that. Learning new stuff now. So kerpow. So there we go. And for loot, I made 2C and got my offering back. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 1 key as I kill the gargoyle. Oh, Bow Orb. We got a chaos? Nope. Well, that's boring. Alright. Enchant time. Got flammability duration, wither duration, and flame blast AoE. So all those are crap. So I might be able to do the boot enchant. Let me look really fast. Alrighty, so we're gonna go with boots, but 49C. There we go. So 49C, and then for loot we made 1C, 2C. I'll say you probably squeezed 3 out of there. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 3 keys. Wow, that was great. Alright, so we got double enchant. Let's see what we got. Elemental hit attack speed, that might be for something. Bear trap, nope. Discharge, nope. So I'm gonna say if anything it'll be elemental hit. So let me look at this real quick. Alright, so elemental hit on a blizzard crown goes for 0.9 exalts. So we'll go with that. And then for our next enchant, hopefully we don't have anything for blizzard crowns. I don't have another one. We have frost wall, nope. Ground slam, increased angle, maybe. Toxic rain. That'd probably go for something, but I don't know what helmet people use for that. And then chaos damage if I'd taken a crit recently. So let me take a gander here. So I'll do ground slam, has increased angle. It goes for 45 or 49C. So we'll go with that. There we go. And then for loot, we made an alchemy orb. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 3 keys. Well, we got some contracts. Pick up jewels, because I'm not sure which ones are the lab ones. Alright, enchant time. Here we go. Just 1 enchant this time. So we got Viper Strike duration, Tornado Shot crit, Fire Trap burning damage, and damage leeches life. So I'll probably go with the life leech one because the other 3 aren't very good. And I can't remember how much that went for. So the life leech ones are listed for 0.9x. So let's do that one. Kerpow. There we go. So 0.9x plus a contract, a chance orb, and an alchemy orb. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 2 keys. It's not a bad hybrid shield, I guess, but too bad the ES wasn't a little higher. Alright, nothing there. And then enchant time, we have rolling magma area of effect, earthquake damage, and barrage damage, and then a critical strike if you haven't crit recently. That might be good on the new boots that I'm trying, so I'm just going to take a quick look at it. Alright, I am going to go with the increased critical chance. It's up for 7 DC. So here we go. Try out Skyforce for a bit. Kerpow. Alright, and then loot, I made a contract, an alchemy orb, and a chance orb. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 2 keys, let's do it. Oh, got a chaos orb. There we go. That jewel again. And then for our enchants, let's see what we got. Herald of Thunder damage. Pyroclast Mine is an additional projectile. Bone Shatter, 24% chance to grant +1 trauma. And dodge and stuff. All these are actually pretty bad. Let me see. Yeah, all of these enchants are bad, so I'm just going to throw this on there, and then hopefully next time it'll be a little better. So for that lab, we made a Chaos and a Fusing. I'd probably say we can get about 2C out of that with the Fusing and the 2 alts. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 2 keys. 4 keys. I haven't had double key in a while. Oh, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4C, I think. I kind of lost count. 1, 2, yep, 4. Alright, here we go. Enchant time. Rage Vortex damage. That might go on an Abyssus. Orb of Storms cast speed. I always thought that was instant anyway. Lightning Tinge AoE or crit if you haven't crit recently. So I'm going to check the Rage Vortex. Alright, it looks like I can sell Rage Vortex for 39C. So let's do that. There we go. So 49C, and then for loot, we made 1, 2, 4C, and that's about it. 4C. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 2 keys. I guess we got an alteration orb for that. Alright, enchant time. Maybe this will make up. Animate weapon duration. Nope. Splitting steel. Nope. Steel skin. This one might go on Skyforce though. Let me check that. Well, it looks like that will sell for 59C on Skyforce, so we'll go with that. Kerpow. So 59C there, and we made an alteration orb. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. We have 2 keys. Oh, 6 link. Don't see many of those in here. Perfect. So that's a Divine Orb, then 1, 2, 3C. I don't know what Divine Orbs are right now. Usually they're like 10, but I haven't looked in a while. Alright. 1, the maximum number of Blade Storms is usually pretty good on an Abyssus. Penis Brand is nah. Blade Blast, 40% increased damage, and then maybe the crit one. I gotta take a look at these, but I think the Blade Storms is gonna win that one. So the maximum Blade Storm sells for 0.9 exalts. So that's what I'm gonna put her up for. So we'll go with that. And then for loot, we have a Divine Orb and 1, 2, 3C in there. And this is from the other lab that I did. I just forgot to stash it first. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 4 keys this time. We went really big. We got rewarded with a whole bunch of loot too. Get my Augs and Transmutes to keep my Wisdoms going. And if I decide to trade or craft it all. Alright, here we go. Increased Summon Reaper cooldown recovery, flammability duration. This one sells pretty good on an Abyssus and for the War Chief, and attack and cast speed if you've killed recently probably might sell. I'm trying Corpse Walker for this one as well. Alrighty, I am gonna go with the Abyssus for the War Chief thing. I can sell it for 99C. So here we go, Ancestral War Chief, bam. So 99C, and then for loot, made 1C. I'll go 2 with these, 3, 4 with this, and that looks to be about it. I could probably squeeze 5 out of there. 5C.